The U.S. battle group led by aircraft carrier George Washington is now in the vicinity of the Leyte Gulf to assist in typhoon relief operations. The George Washington, which is a part of the U.S. 7th Fleet, arrived with the cruisers USS Antietam and USS Cowpens. They will help assess the damage and provide logistical and emergency support to include medical and water supplies. The carrier has at least 21 helicopters on board that will be used to lift emergency supplies to disaster areas. Meanwhile, the U.S. Embassy assured continuing assistance to the typhoon victims. This report.
The American Embassy assured the aid which would be given to those who were displaced by Super Typhoon Yolanda last week. Earlier, the American government already gave $100,000 aid, which was followed by a relief assistance worth $20 million. At this moment, the American government's military assistance was still ongoing. 10 C-130 were being used, along with 8 MV-22, 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, as well as the U.S. aircraft carrier of USS George Washington and the whole carrier strike group to help in relief operations.
Large volume of assistance was pushed through to Tacloban. Now what's happening is the MV-22, the Ospreys, together with the helicopters from the George Washington carrier strike group, together with the Philippine AFP's own helicopters, all of those assets are now moving from Tacloban out to multiple points. I think 16 or 18 different drop points yesterday and the same number today. So if you think of it as a hub and spoke arrangement, those are being pushed out, and then from those endpoints even more is being pushed out from there. So I think we can say that there's good distribution now happening through many areas that may have not seen distribution before.
Moreover, numerous American residents also volunteered in giving donations for the affected individuals in Eastern Visayas.
I'm also pleased to say that the American population, the civilian side, is also stepping up to the plate. We've seen great donations coming in from all different kinds of American organizations, NGOs, churches, etc., as well as Philams, of course, Filipino Americans, also joining the operation in the effort to try to provide support and assistance.
For a more organized relief operations, the American government continuously communicate with the AFP and DSWD. The Philippines, meantime, expressed their deep gratitude for the help and support given by the United States, which speeds up aid to those in need.
We'd want to express our great appreciation to the very valuable assistance and support coming from the U.S. government, the Department of Defense, the U.S. Pacific Command. We have seen how our cooperation has translated in great service to our countrymen.
Based on a very long history of cooperation, we've been able to work together very seamlessly, and reaching that point where the combination of heavy airlift and light and medium airlift is such that we're able to move the necessary relief supplies as quickly as possible.
For People's Television Network, Kristine, Santos.